The corridor you're talking about pre-game, Geordie. Redmond. He's going back out wide. Big pack of players. McKernan does well, holds his ground, takes a nice mark. Wants to move it quickly, called to go now. Precise ball inside 50s, really nice. And that's good hands from Stewart, so a bright start for the number 17.
It was interesting to see. That was good teamwork, I think, by the Essendon forwards. They all held back except for Stewart. They created the space for him to lead into. Instead of having 2 and 3 forwards all leading for the same ball, it looked to me as if there was good cohesion. Clearly, they were on the same. He was on the same page with Sean McKernan. That's a good finish on Sam Collins, who's had a fantastic season for the Gold Coast Suns.
Kicked 3 goals on debut. James Stewart against the Cats. As Brownie said, that hasn't kicked a goal this season. Nice looking ball. Immediately enjoyed it, Stewart. And the Bombers with the reply. Gets it back on the 1-2. Pushed as he went to kick it. This is better from the Bombers. Cutler, can he find an option? Snelling. Now Ridley. This is better from Essendon. This is the important kick though now. McKenna drives the ball inside. It's really good, Stewart. Out in front of his eyes, and that's as good as we've seen from the Bombers tonight.
It's been on the end of a couple of good kicks inside 50. Stewart, beautiful effort there by McKenna, and then he just... I like the kick coming. I can't remember who it was, the Essendon player, the kick to McKenna. That was good. Just take the heat off the game. Kick the ball. McKenna was able
Ridley,
there.
I think.
Ridley it was, yeah. Really good kick there by Ridley.
Jeez, that is a dart.
Stewart's kicked one set shot, hit the post from around the corner early in the match. Nice little steadier this one would be for the Bombers. Looks pretty good. Looks really good. Stewart's got his second. And the Bombers creep a bit closer. Nice bit of aerial work by Ridley. Sends the ball deep again. Bell Chambers is having a go and he's too strong for Day. Pushes him out of the way.
Yeah, it's good signs. You know, if you can push forward, maybe if you can't contest the ruck for the whole game, push him forward and really stretch them with height. Because we've seen this game one-on-one mark.
13th season for Tommy Bell Chambers. 6th match of the season. Hasn't kicked a goal to date. Jimmy, his club would love him to kick one now. Deliberate approach. Sneaks it home with a double cobra as well. Some big muscles on those arms. And Essendon get a much-needed goal.
We love that, Howie.
Can't wait to see him back out there. Looks like it'll be next season. Shield can't keep his feet. Does well though at ground level. Tip and Woody, beautiful take. Hand passes to Zaharakis. Should finish Zaharakis. Does finish. 2 in a row for the Bombers. It's an important hand. Zaharakis. McKenna. It's a high hand pass, puts Snelling under immediate pressure. Does well to get it to McDonald. Tip and Woody. Here comes Zaharakis. They've got options galore. And they find Langford. Nice hit from Dylan Shield.
Well, it was really well worked by Essendon because with the the Gold Coast spare behind the ball, once you get into a change of handball, that spare has to come up at some stage to put pressure on. And if you can bypass that spare, it was Harbrow in that instance. Once you bypass that spare, well, then the ground opens up. Options become available.
A fair hit by Ellis as well.
He made him earn it.
He's just taking the deep breaths here, Langford.
Kicked a couple last week. Did Langford. Really nice finish. First goal of the second half, and it goes the way of the Bombers.
Maybe it was from Ben King coming in. I thought the contact with Anderson was a really good contest.
Ridley short to Redmond. Extends on the right boot. Down towards Stewart. McDonald, Tip and Woody. Spills free to Snelling. And the Bombers get their second of the second half. Exactly what Brownie's talking about. Ridley, another intercept mark. He's starting to rack them up. Low ball is good. Smith hits 50. Drives the ball deep. Downfield. So the mark will be paid to Stewart, who can line up for his third. Immediately plays on casually. Umpire says, no, just steady on.
Fourth intercept mark for Jordan Ridley.
Correct.
He's having a fantastic game. Continue on his good season, Howie.
Or he might have been robbed of a metre. I mean, the umpire was there, but I thought the angle was a lot better than what he's been put on. Forwards usually try and sneak a couple of metres.
Slam one into the post from an almost identical position in the first term. This time he makes no mistake. The Bombers have got 2 in a row and they're right back in it. One now, Ellis finally gets a bit of space. Left foot ball. Goes straight to Day. Waltzing into the goal. He's caught and he's run down from behind. Well done, Clark. Grabbed him, put him on the ground and saved as well. McGrath. Downfield. Advantage paid. Opportunity for Stewart. He's been good. McKenna. Now Cutler finds a bit of space in nowhere. And he's kicked the goal, Cutler. They just all sort of disappeared away. Gleeson and Swallow. Gleeson does well in the pink boots. To McKenna. Loves a run. Takes a bounce. Puts some speed into the game. Takes a second bounce. McKenna, little ball is good. Splits open the Suns and Zaharakis with a huge kick.
Yeah, I think it was Butterick. Just someone needed to come forward and put some pressure on him. Because Noah Anderson couldn't go with him with pace. It was just losing ground. So someone needed to come forward. They had a spare forward of the ball that could have.
Zaharakis has kicked one tonight. Loads up. Has he got the distance? He has. The Bombers are back within one straight kick. If it was out on the full, might have just touched a Gold Coast boot. Oh, McKernan, really well done. Wants to give it away again to Zaharakis, and why wouldn't he? He's got the hot boot. Kicked one a couple of minutes ago. Zaharakis to tie the game.
Same spot, Howie. Just has to go back and go through the exact same routine. Stay out of his space, boys.
David Zaharakis kicked the last goal of the match from an almost identical spot. Zaharakis ties the game. David's got 3, and it's all square. Bombers have kicked the last 3 goals of the match. Harbrow. Merritt did well to delay the kick, and there's a sundown as well. I'm not sure if that's Powell on the
Looks
ground.
like young Will Powell, yes.
Merritt inside of the boot forward. McDonald tipping Woody. Gives it to Parrish. High ball. He's got Langford out the back. He's got Langford out the back. Powell looks like he's limping off, and Langford, Jordan Lewis to give Essendon a 1-goal lead.
It's been an amazing 5 minutes from the Essendon Footy Club. They've really challenged. Bose was in a really good defensive position. He was covering the dangerous space. And the only space that really Langford was dominating was the open side of the ground, and it was a fantastic kick by Parrish.
Langford not messing around to make it 4 in a row for the Essendon Football Club. Starts it right, brings it back. Essendon are in front. After it, Rankin, he won't score. What about the contest here? Men come from everywhere. Lemons run down from behind by Gleeson. Ellis needs to score. Smothered. What a smother by McGrath. 3 seconds.
Hey, talk about moments. That was a big moment by McGrath. What a smother. Good defensive press. Where was the barrel, Louis?
Everything for the Gold Coast. Witz needs to grab it out and immediately throw it on his boot. You reckon the siren's going to beat everyone? It does! Ripping game of football. Ends in just the second draw of the season. Brilliant night's entertainment at Metricon.